Hello everybody and welcome again to another one of my videos, the latest installment in my series of videos on language teaching. I am still David Greenwald. Welcome. Today, the question we're going to deal with is it better to have a native speaker for a teacher, as a teacher? So for example, if you're learning English, is it better to have somebody from England or America or Canada, South Africa, whatever, Australia? Or is it better to have someone who may be a native speaker of another language, but who knows how to teach? To me, there's no contest. And I say this, obviously this is not coming from my self-interest because I am a native speaker of English. So my answer should be, you need a native speaker. Don't go with those non-native speakers who don't know what they're talking about. But it isn't true. From my own experience as a language learner, as a matter of fact, I can tell you that having a good teacher who is not a native speaker of the language that they're teaching is far, far better than having a native speaker who doesn't know how to teach. All right. And actually, there's another element to this with native speakers. For example, I'm obviously a native speaker of English, but I do speak and understand Slovene. It's taken me a long time. Your language is not the easiest, but we'll leave that for another rant. However, it is a huge advantage to me to know Slovene, to know how Slovene is put together, how it works. So I can give you a quick example. In English, as you may know, if you understand what I'm saying, you probably do know, that we have a weird sort of tense that's sort of between preteklik and sedanik. So navadni preteklik, например, jedel sem, I ate. Okay, this is easy. Both Slovene and English have a simple past, navadni preteklik, and it's not that difficult. Okay, but we also have in English, we have this sort of mesni čas. It's called present perfect. Perfect. I have eaten. Now, the reason I mention this is, as a native speaker who knows a lot about his own language, sure, I can teach you the present perfect. I can teach you kak se tvori, kak se reče v določenih situacijah, itd., itd. I can teach you all that, but here's the problem. When do you use it? To explain when we use the present perfect is not difficult, but it doesn't help you very much when you're in a real situation and you're trying to decide. Navadni preteklik, perfect. Which one should I use? Okay. However, as someone who also understands your language and knows how it's structured and put together, even though you don't have that particular verb tense, you definitely have nekaj podobnega, oziroma nekaj, kar služi, lahko služi istemu namenu. And that is a set of two little words, še in že. So, for example, jedel sem, I ate, navadni preteklik. I have eaten, jedel sem že. Sem že jedel. And this automatically, without much explanation, because I know this and can give you this example, this helps you immediately decide, do I need, what tense do I need in a certain situation, okay? So the fact that I'm a native speaker is not such a big deal here, but it's a big deal that I know your language well enough that I can say, hey, I don't need to explain vnedogled. I just need to tell you še, že, and a few other similar words. Zadnja čase pa to. There are certain words that have that function, but še and že are the two big ones. And I tell my students, if you know when to use še and že, you probably know when to use present perfect 80 or 90% of the time. Okay? So, I think in language teaching, the emphasis on gotta have a native speaker is way overblown. I think it's much better to have a good teacher who knows not only the language being taught, but also the language you already speak fluently and natively. That's it for this week. I'm still David. You take care till next time.